when food goes bad. Oops, earthquake. Fruit looks colourful and tastes fantastic when it is ripe and ready to pick. But drifting in the air is fungus. Fungus is how to say fungus. Fungus spores are smaller than dust, so they move around in the air when air molecules crash into them. Molecules. Things that move when air molecules collide with them have Brownian motion. Yes, Mr. Brown discovered this and they named it after him. The fungus lands, eats and reproduces. 3 days later, from one, there are now billions of fungi cells. When there are billions of fungi cells, the food looks moldy. Moldy. Drifting in the air is called Brownian motion. Brownian. Oops. That's got to go there, see? And that's got to underline. Another microbe, small enough to use Brownian motion, is bacteria. Brownian. Bacteria. Bacteria land and reproduce to make the food rotten. To stop fungi and bacteria spoiling your food, it is processed in factories. Factories. Processed food is put in containers, then cooked to kill any fungi or bacteria. Microbes that have landed from the air. Microbes. Killing all the microbes is called sterilization. Sterilization. Sterile soup is put into cans. Sterile jam is put into jars. Sterile crisps are put into aluminium bags. Aluminium. The aluminium bags are filled with gas that bacteria and fungi cannot use, called nitrogen. Nitrogen. Of course, America calls that aluminum bags. If crisp packets were filled with air, any fungal spore or bacteria that got in before the crisp packet was sealed would eat and respire. Then the microbes would spoil the crisps by reproducing asexually. Asexually. Asexual means without sex. Bacteria and fungus microbes don't have males and females. One microbe can reproduce asexually to make billions in a few days. Filling the bag with nitrogen keeps your crisps crisp. In America, chips. Oxygen is needed by all living things for respiration. So the factories keep oxygen out of processed packets. Peas are frozen at minus 15 degrees centigrade. The frozen peas are driven to your supermarket in freezer van. Microbes cannot do the respiration reaction of life at minus 15 degrees C, so they wait. Frozen vegetables and canned vegetables are as good as fresh vegetables because the vitamins and minerals are sealed in as soon as the vegetables are harvested. Yes, actually, fresh vegetables lose their vitamins day by day by being on the shelf. So canned and frozen fruits and vegetables are often better than the fresh ones because the fresh ones have been like a week from out of the field off the plant. Microbes. Whereas the peas are only a couple of hours off the plant before they're frozen. Microbes that spoil your food are fungi that make I think we need that G in. Oh. Fungi that make it mouldy, and bacteria that make it rotten. Processed food is sterilized to kill all the microbes, then put in a sealed container to keep the microbes out. Bacteria and fungi you and all living organisms use food and oxygen to respire. Air is 78% nitrogen. Crisp packet gas is 100% nitrogen. There needs to be a little N. One microbe can produce billions in 3 days due to asexual reproduction. Below 0 degrees centigrade, the respiration stops. Cool! Press my picture to get more of my videos. Press like, press subscribe.